What is going on, everybody? This is Rawstarr, and of course, I'm joined with CW, and you're listening to The Misfit Effect.
Sounds like a subtle day today.
Yeah, so we're supposed to have a guest today, but things occurred, and I don't know what happened, but we're going to go ahead and try to bring you an exciting episode. So we have a guest who's here. He might not talk a lot, but if he jumps in...
Guest X,
he's here. But, so our topic today, we were speaking about how certain songs stay with you, like, throughout your life, and you don't even think about them. And it's just randomly, if someone just says a line from it, the entire song pops in your head. So before we came on, all of a sudden, CW was singing the thing from Growing Pains.
Yeah. Or like how you can just say two, like you never say them together, but if you say like a start of a song title, this is how you know you're like raised by your TV. Like if I said, it's a rare condition.
In this day and age, to read any good news on the
newspaper
page. The tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even hard to find. Do you know what's crazy though? Do you know? Do you know the original theme to that?
Oh, What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong.
It just doesn't fit.
Yeah, it's just fucked up. Like they're like, we're gonna make this serious, but then like somebody was like, motherfucker, this is a spinoff of fucking Perfect Strangers. Don't forget, and they're like, oh right.
What?
Right.
Do you know remember the thing from Perfect Strangers?
Yeah, she was the fucking elevator lady.
No. That's the thing from Perfect Strangers.
Oh, I think I do, but I don't. I just know Cousin Balky, Cousin Larry, Balky. And then when they had the kids with the two friends, oh man, why don't I remember so much?
I thought they were.
You know one thing I didn't watch? Mad About You. I didn't watch that.
I've heard the show, but never.
It's good. I liked Helen Hunt and Paul.
I don't know if you're talking. I never watched the show.
The bad corporate guy from he was on Stranger Things, and he was a bad corporate guy on Aliens.
I haven't seen Aliens.
Paul Reiser? Yes, Paul Reiser. See, I've been taking some nootropics and stuff, and trying to prove my. Have you ever heard of methylene blue? I'm gonna start taking that, but it makes you pee blue. But it puts more oxygen in your neurons.
On the side note,
so you have better cognition and memory.
If I ever see blue pee, I just might.
Blue pee? What if you're like, damn, I'm so multitasking and I can do all this stuff and I feel great. And your pee was just like light blue. Like I drank most of the juice out of a hush puppy and it melted with the water pee, like that, like the very light blue. Would that really be so bad? Now, if it made your cum blue, that'd be weird.
Maybe I just looked at the word for Perfect Strangers, and it doesn't.
I just thought, what if I would put one of the porn performers that train on a thing and they squirt it and it was light blue? Would that be appealing, or would that be just disturbing?
I think I'd be disturbed.
Would you? If it was like, what if she was cosplay and dressed like an anime character?
If you were doing some Avatar porn, then all of a sudden,
yeah, she was supposed to be like a blue sea creature or some shit.
That'd be weird, but it'd still be.
Yeah,
weird.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm just still hot.
It's still like.
I mean, I guess you don't like squirting porn.
It's like I don't know how I feel about that.
I wonder.
So,
because then it's supposed to be a different fluid. So if it turns blue, does that make it? Is it really kind of pee?
Oh.
Anyway,
back to the
subject.
I just looked at the words to the Perfect Strangers, and I don't remember them at all.
Let me see. Let me look at this shit.
I think I closed it out.
Oh God, give me some cookies.
And anyway, that another one that just stays in your mind is you gotta take.
Oops, my bad.
See, always CW with his ringer.
Hey, consistency.
You gotta take the good.
Wait.
You take the bad. Do you know that song? You take the good, you take the
Standing tall on the wings of my dream.
Okay,
Rise and fall on the wings of my dreams. The rain and thunder, the wind and haze. I'm bound for better days.
Okay, it does sound like
It's my life and my dream. Nothing's gonna stop me now.
When I was just reading it just
Nothing's gonna stop me now. Yeah, I remember that.
When I was
reading, it
didn't sound right, but
that's crazy, man. My mom worked a lot.
Do you know the song I was singing though?
During the time when I was off of work.
Do you remember that song? When I say,
school.
you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both.
And then you have the facts of life. The facts of life. You got Tootie. She's getting older, getting big old titties.
Yeah, she got to be very beautiful.
And now the things are huge, like Madeline's. Yeah, huge. But they all look good, kind of.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they all look good still. They all aged well. Yeah. Like all of them. They still look like when they're young.
But they're
maybe a little bit
50s,
more weight,
so.
but they still look,
Are they in their 50s?
Yeah. I mean, what's her name? Kim Cole, she look good.
Kim Cole, yeah.
Oof. Hey, baby.
I mean,
wait.
You were watching her
I'm joking.
in another show with
Living Single.
With an amazing theme song.
In a 90s kind of world,
I'm glad I
got my girl. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. That's right.
Something to the left and the right to blue. It's bright like
Who?
People didn't know that was Queen Latifah.
Really?
These younger kids. Because and what sucks is like you play you play a song from the early 90s,
mm-hmm.
and then because the person still acts whatever, they say, I forgot Will Smith was a rapper, or I forgot Queen Latifah was a rapper.
Yeah, motherfuckers don't be knowing.
And it was like,
you hearing her, ooh, ladies first. Ooh.
What's her other popular one? Is
UNITY.
It's a unit.
You gotta let them know UNITY. That's a unity.
And some folks don't. And some folks don't.
Ain't a bitch or a hoe.
Some folks don't even know that LL Cool J was a rapper. So it's like, yeah, it's like
a jelly bean. I'm tired.
Or Mr. Agent, not Agent.
CSI,
Lieutenant,
NCIS, I'm bad.
Lieutenant Tutuola.
Oh, Ice-T, the greatest actor, greatest rapper, kind of gangster rapper to turn cop actor. Now, I'm not saying he's the greatest rapper to turn actor. I'm saying he's the greatest rapper to play consistently cop roles.
After
movies.
After
who?
Listen. After he released Cop Killer.
Cop Killer. He was like, Cop Killer, better you than me. I got my black mask on. I have black gloves on. I'm ready to pop the shots off. Cop Killer.
And
they're like, hey, you want to be in New Jack City?
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you just be on this show for like a season? 15 years later.
Hey, Hey,
these direct-to-video movies?
It's more than 15
years. You want to be a government agent?
Years,
Oh, maybe, yeah. You want to be a government agent? Okay. So these directive DVDs, you'll be like a government agent or not.
And they
sometimes
they made a parody of that.
Like Leprechaun in the Hood.
And they parodied that in
I love some Ice-T.
No, they parodied
one time I saw him in Las Vegas.
Black
I didn't
Hat.
go bother him, but I was like, damn, him and Coco looking good.
I'm just saying
doing the review
they
thing?
parodied that in Fear in a Black Hat.
Which one?
Fear of a Black Hat?
No, I'm talking about what part? What part in his career did they parody?
Oh, they talk about like him being an actor, playing a cop, because they released a song after security guards.
Oh yeah,
and then had him play a cop. Yeah,
man, Scotty, they're gonna kill me.
And the song, and the crazy thing is like
you so bad.
The crazy thing is. The crazy thing is about that show that IC is on now.
Little crackhead like you killed my mama.
If you hear
Surviving the Game.
No, the show that IC is on now, like you just hear it. Everybody should know.
Law and Order.
Dun, 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 dun.
They're like, I like watching stuff about dramas about crimes and watching like the cops find it and then the lawyers. But you know what I really like? I like when it's sex involved or children. That really gets the watchers coming in. Because look at it. It was a spinoff and it's lasted longer than the original show.
Well, now, like,
yeah.
Because it got renewed.
And is it really going to go away? I haven't watched it in years. But you know what? Sometimes you get caught in that trap if you're on a TV, watch a TV show, or you watch on, you're like, oh, shit.
I watched it 2 weeks ago.
In the years. Who the motherfucker is this? Who is this motherfucker Ducky?
I watched it 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching this thing 3 seasons deep. I don't like these new people. I miss Christopher Maloney, but I'll watch this shit. What's going to be the twist? Oh, who is it? Is it her brother? Is it her son? Is it her sister and her son? Oh, shit. Oh, Olivia.
Olivia.
Oh, somebody came from the past. Oh, you gonna leave? You about to leave? Oh, you're not leaving. Oh, not bringing up the band. Oh, somebody else actually did leave. Oh, man.
Yeah, but
SVU.
What era?
You can watch it all day.
Back on. What era do you think had the best theme songs?
Early 90s.
So you don't think about like the 80s and.
We're 80s, late, mid to the 80s mostly. 80s mostly.
Okay, because there are like a few. There are a few 70s. There are a few 70s with a good song.
Maybe 90s. Like what?
Like here's a story of a lovely lady.
I knew you were gonna name that. Can you name any more?
How does it go?
Not the Partridge Family.
I'm not going to watch it. Standing in a child line. Good time.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, but if you think about it, a lot of them in the 70s didn't have any, like, lyrics. It was like...
Well, we moving on up to the east side.
Well, yeah, that one did.
To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Okay, what about... Okay, maybe if you did. Because I'm thinking about other ones I know, like...
Yes, come sit right here.
Well, you got to... Because the thing is, like, someone's going to hear you listening, and then they're gonna be like, I can't fucking hear that guy. Who is this guy speaking? I don't know what he's saying. So they're looking out for what you're saying, but then they can barely hear you, so it's, could be distracting.
Yeah. So, but,
what, man?
But go ahead. I just feel that like I agree with you. I believe the
What's cookies there? Give me them cookies.
Early 80s. I'm sorry, early 90s, and all through the 80s. That's where all the ideal ones come from. Because like now these days,
especially those TGI Friday ones, was fire, straight
TGI
hits.
Friday.
Yeah, TGIF.
Yeah.
Remember when they used to do like the fall preview and you just watch it one day and they show you like a little preview of all like the Saturday morning cartoons coming up and then like the new like shows or the new seasons and a little preview.
I have a question.
Man,
which
things have really
version
changed.
of the Sister theme song did you like more?
Sister.
Because it's two versions of it. It's one where
is this when they start getting older and straighten their hair, and then like it's like kind of gospel-y?
No, they're rapping it in one, and then the other one, someone else is singing it.
I think the first one, because I think by that point I stopped watching Sister maybe when their hair stopped being curly. I remember I for some reason I wasn't maybe at home or doing whatever to watch it. Because I didn't even realize it was. I knew it was on, but I just wasn't watching it for like a few years after. Like when they started going to church a lot and stuff.
Well, no, it was when they met their biological father, and that was the entire thing. And then they was in college, and
yeah, I just remember that when they went up to, they're like looking for their mom, and they're like, "Here she is," and it was like a mural that she painted or something.
And that's how they found their dad.
Yeah.
Because they saw the painting in like a art studio.
Yeah.
And they was like, they were talking about it. And he said like, oh, I got some other ones she did. I even got a picture of her. And they were like, oh, really? And they was just like, yeah. And they were looking at the picture and he said, so how did you know her? Like whatever. And he said, oh, this is our mom. And he was like, if she is your mom, I'm your dad.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that, yeah.
So, that was, one of those episodes. He's like, oh, they found their parent, and it was an old white man.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. I've always thought about that. Like, would I be, I don't know. I guess I would just hope somebody would be okay. If there was somebody like my kid who was out there somewhere. I don't really have any out there or anything like that shit. But, that'd be, I'd be comforting like, oh, or I don't know. I would need to know where they were. If I knew I like had two kids out there, I'd be like, where?
That's how my uncle feels, because I know that.
Where are they at?
This isn't real. My uncle had twins, and the woman he was with gave him away. So I have two random twin cousins out there.
Oh.
And it's like,
wow.
And it's like, I want to run into my cousin, Come up with an external limb,
Why's my baby got a third arm out of his chest? Hand me them cookies.
I will when we finish this one.
When we finish this one? We're going to do another one?
No, when we finish, I'm going to hand it to you when we finish this. Yeah. Anyway.
No.
So I believe that even some of the prolific ones that we hear that they're like so recognizable because they're from they're from cartoons.
Sir.
They're from cartoons. Like for example, like if you hear
Let's get dangerous.
You're going Darkwing Duck.
Look out. Win this trophy you call DW. Darkwing Duck.
I was gonna go on what was I about to say?
Bendales, Rescue Rangers.
Well, I know one that has stood the test of time really, and that's who lives on a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants. That is, I do smile at that one. I don't even really watch the show, but it's like
I don't either, because I watch these things that says try not to sing, and like for some reason a lot of them put that one on there, and it's like kind of hard not to just say
it's a sing along one.
It's like
I feel like that show is always going to stay fresh because people are just so into like making memes, so they still watch it. Like this shit is crazy. It's a little subversive.
Yeah, I agree. trying to think. What are the cartoons? It's time for Animaniacs. And they're zany to the max. You don't know the words?
Nope, not anymore.
Tiny Toon Adventures.
Oh, my mind is decaying. No wonder I've been taking these new supplements.
Buster Bunny, my tiny Max has money, and Myra is insane. It's Hampton and Plucky, Dizzy Devil Ducky.
Yeah, I remember the song and the lyrics though.
Come to Mania, come to that Mania.
That was some quality. Those some quality cartoons. You know, those were produced by
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah. The director, the main director on those, his son, directed a little movie called My Pure Joy.
That was his son?
Yeah. Not Steven Spielberg, but one of the main directors on the episode.
Yeah, everybody, y'all should go out and check out My Pure Joy. I heard that it's a phenomenal light-skinned actor in that movie. Like, he is excellent.
It's the first movie for, like, everybody in there. So, it's oof.
You should check it out. Oof. I mean, like, his name is...
It's pretty gory.
His name is Chris on the show. And, like...
I think it's Chris and thing.
Yeah. And you should check him out. He's a very good actor.
But the guy's going to direct a lot of different stuff, so I'll check out some of his other stuff, too. I'm not in it, but I'm sure it's better.
But another one that I believe we all can say that we know is Captain Planet, because he is our hero. Mm-hmm. He was going to take this down to zero. He's our powers magnified, and he's fighting on the planet side. So people out there, when you listen to this, can you tell, like, when you send us a message on Instagram or on Twitter and tell us what theme songs get stuck in your head? Because we're up here just thinking about random ones. A lot of like random ones too are just like music. You like just music. It's like when you think about Bewitched, dun dun, and then our I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah.
And they don't really have theme songs anymore.
Yeah, they just like have a title card and then
and that's it. It's like that's what got people like into watching it.
Yeah, you like or you be like, oh, gotta run back into the room. I hear the theme song.
I mean, like for during my age, if you were in the other room, I have no idea.
I just remember that part. That was from New York Undercover.
Oh, I don't remember that.
It'd be like,
I was going to do a different one, like during our age, of like if you're in the other room and you hear, "Hey, after 10,000 years,
I'm free. It's time to conquer
Rangers. Go Power Rangers." That's your 5 minutes to run to the other room. Well, 5 minutes, but like your 2 minutes run to the other room and get ready to watch Power Rangers. Seriously, like that opening theme, like even gets you in the mood. Like even a little bit out of our time if you heard Kim Possible. You just put a smile on your face when
I didn't watch Kim Possible, but I heard it was all right show.
Like I didn't watch Kim Possible. I didn't watch Pokemon either. But the thing with Pokemon is really catchy.
Really? Yeah. I mean, I do have it on my playlist.
You got me. I can't hear you.
The very best.
Like no one was before.
Ever was. Since rain there. is my real test. Wait, no, to catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
Pokemon? And I've heard the Digimon one.
I know it's my destiny to enslave these animals.
I don't
live inside this little round
and
cage.
We will find it like weird that I don't know Pokemons. I'm like, it's not my era.
What?
Pokemon.
It's not your era. Yes.
Huh? No,
they paying attention.
Like I didn't hear about Pokemon until like '99.
That's kind of around the time everybody did.
And the thing is, I was in high school.
You're fully into cable access backyard wrestling mode.
I was injured by then. Well, no, I was. I had a year.
That didn't happen in 2000.
I had a year.
What you trying to? Am I gonna have to call you James Safechuck now with this? With this not remember the dates correctly when things happen, when bad things happen to you?
I said a year after.
You said, I was injured already. No, that was a year before.
It's a year after.
It's like the train place wasn't built until 2 years after the supposed molestation happened. I'm just putting that out there. Yeah. It's a little difficult muting Michael Jackson. It's just so much part of my life. See? You see how you feel about muting Michael Jackson's music and you're like, I'm not sure about it? That's how your grandma feels about your weird uncle. She's like, I know he may have done some things, but I still love him. Somehow, I know it's not right. Just keep away from the kids. You don't go down to Uncle Johnny's room in the basement. You don't do that.
Speaking of Michael Jackson, The Simpsons has a...
It's really fucked up what I just said.
The Simpsons has that theme song, too, that you just know. So I'm saying, like, but I believe the ones with words, like, they have the most longing effect. Because, like, yeah. So, this is going to be a shorter episode.
Yeah.
Who were you talking about?
We just like, and we're going to wind it down because we're kind of getting scattered.
Yeah, we really didn't have we had a topic with our guest we were supposed to have today.
But maybe she got infinitely delayed.
And she never came in. So we don't know what happened. And I'm not going to speculate. So,
it's Rawstarr's fault.
Yeah, always.
He said he wasn't going to speculate. I am going to speculate. Rawstarr's fault.
Yeah, he's blaming me, but it's not true. Anyway.
Rawstarr's fault.
Anyway, yeah, I'm in charge of getting guests. It's not my fault if they don't show up. So, anyway, see, and this is why if you ever come to his gym and you see him laying here bloody, the person our guest who's like to the side did it because I paid him to do it because I probably can't take him. So you've been messing with me so much. So yep, I'm gonna pawn it off on someone else. My hands will be clean.
Yeah, do that. Whatever. Go get some. No.
It'd be like the opening of Tales from the Crypt when they walk in here.
Yeah. I used to be so anxious and so scared. I'd be like, I'm watching Tales from the Crypt, but I'm like, I'm trying to want to kind of skip the beginning, but I don't want to miss anything. And it'd be like going up them stairs, and I'd be like, oh no, he's gonna burst out of this fucking coffin. And it's gonna scare the shit out of me, but he's gonna be funny in like a minute.
Do you know what though? My mother,
I'll be like, oh, and then he'd be like,
if you ask my mother,
skeleton key.
if you were ever to ask my mother what I was afraid of as a kid, it was only the Crypt Keeper. Damn. I wasn't scared of Jason. I wasn't scared of Freddy. I wasn't scared of Chucky. I wasn't scared of Candyman. I wasn't scared of none of what's the nail guy? Hellraiser. I wasn't scared of none of those. But that dang old raggedy old smelly old dead looking old puppet. Oh my God. I couldn't. I can't.
You could say he was dead on arrival.
I used to like turn my head, close my eyes, put my head down, and wait until I heard the opening of the episode, like the opening of the actual movie. And then I said, okay, I'm good. And the movie didn't scare me. And then I used to get caught at the very end when it goes from the movie back to the Crypt Keeper. It's like, I didn't see him. I didn't synced it.
Synced it.
Yeah, so yeah, that's how it'll. Oh, speaking of that, before we end, have you seen the
on this?
Have you seen the trailer for the new Chucky?
No, I just saw a little thing about it. I'm gonna look at it later, for sure.
I would say this. I like it.
Okay.
And
I'll give it a chance. Instead of like, bitch. Because I can't fight this little fucking tiny dog.
People are mad that
and they throw him against the wall.
People are mad that Brad, whatever his last name is, Brad
Dourif
isn't doing the voice.
He was so iconic with the voice, but it's been like 8 movies. Maybe try a different one and then go back.
Has it been 8? It's been more than 8.
It's been like a lot though.
It's been that was 8, like 10.
Because they did the little kind of like super like serious sequels with his daughter, and those ended with him taking over her body and being like in multiple Chuckies. But the main Chucky that
was the last one because
that was the last one
because he went into a girl body and then it shows him and Jennifer Tilly making out.
Yeah,
and then Jennifer Tilly tweeted out, well, it's not gonna be like why am I not in it? Woman, it's a remake, and
the new one.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they probably are all like, why am I not in it? Because like,
well, she was the main.
It was like a soft. If it was weirdly kind of like a soft reboot. Remember with the one with the actual Brad Dourif's daughter, because it was like, oh, this is just Chucky doll, blah blah, and then they had decided to do the whole Andy angle and the multiple like Chucky dolls. I think that was a nice, weird way to finish it.
Honestly, I would say this.
And they can always pick up and do another one.
The way to finish it, but I also feel that like when she came in, when Jennifer Tilly came in, that is about the time where the movies went.
They went left, but like if you watched a lot of old movies, they had a lot of references to old movies and different weird genre movies. Especially if you watch Seed of Chucky. All that Glenn and Glenda stuff, that's old like Ed Wood stuff, and it's it's a different kind of funny. Yeah, but it's more funny than horror at all.
Yeah,
yeah,
and like that first Chucky was dark.
Yeah, and the second one was kind of dark.
Yeah,
it's pretty dark.
And
when he's covered in fucking plastic,
and I can't front.
And then they
my favorite line. My favorite line from any Chucky movie is from the third one.
Huh? Your favorite one is the third one?
No favorite line.
What's the third one? The favorite line in the third one?
Chucky's gonna be a bro.
Oh, Chucky's gonna be a bro. Yeah.
That was like hilarious to me.
Stop rebooting movies.
I feel
and I was gonna say, are we wrapping up now? That'd be like, and that was the final word from our guest X.
I feel some movies like
he
some
said
movies can benefit
stop
from
doing it.
Some movies can't. Like when they
stop that shit.
When they did Friday the 13th, not Friday, but Nightmare on Elm Street with that new actor. God. No.
Oh, see, the thing is about that is like you're not supposed to make him like the thing about I thought was about made Freddy scary is like he looks like him like when he's burning up. That's why it's not like he's healed and he's went through like physical therapy and now he's like, I'm gonna get these kids after this fire and I survived the fire. He's supposed to look like he's just burnt up like when he got burnt up. Not like when he's like healed and he came back and he's like, I'm just trying to live my life. You know, I thought it'd be better. I almost even thought it when you thought about like real burn victims. It's like, damn, like that's almost kind of lightweight disrespectful because it's like, yeah, we making them look like a real burn victim. They look horrible.
Yeah, but
that happens. But when you make him like a fantastical, like you look like you just got burnt up, then that's more of like, oh, that's like not something somebody's like actually living with. But what he looked like in the remake is there's motherfuckers out there that look like that and just like, damn, this is my life.
But he was,
and they didn't molest anybody. They just went in to get a car wreck, or they were saving another motherfucker from a fire.
I think like
so it's okay. That should numb it.
I have a question because you might know this better than me.
Pretty cool. Was
terrible. Jason, he didn't get his mask until the third movie.
Yeah, I think so.
Because the remake they did for him, he got it at the very first.
Yeah, because they're focused on because he wasn't the villain in the first one. He was the villain in the
Well,
second.
I know that.
And he was kind of backwoodsy or something like
the potato sack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and was Kane Hodder the Jason in that movie?
The third one? I think it was the third or fourth one is when he started being. I think it might have been a fourth one. Might have been.
Because I knew Kane was in Freddy v. Jason. I actually like Freddy. People don't like that movie. I like that movie.
What?
Freddy vs. Jason.
That was better than the new one. That new one was trash. That new one with Rorschach, trash.
Oh, the Nightmare. He's talking about the Nightmare Show. But also the Friday the 13th was kind of trash, too. With Sam Winchester.
Yeah, but because I would say like the opening.
It was actually okay.
The opening line that Freddy says.
Pretty trash.
That Freddy says in Freddy vs. Jason. I had put that on my Facebook for so long. When he says, you know, being forgotten was. I'm sorry. Being forgotten. Now that's a B word.
Yeah.
I can't think of the line now. It just slipped my mind. Anyway, if you want to follow us, Burbank Misfits on Twitter, Burbank Misfits on Facebook, The Burbank Misfits on Instagram. Follow Chris at CC Fitness on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Jess_next Chris on Instagram. Follow me, Rawstarr, on Instagram and on Twitter. Rawstarr Communications on the Facebook. We will see you next week. We'll talk to you next week, and have a great day.
Good one.